Genesis is a seven-part cosmogony of Israeli composer, mathematician, philosopher, writer, and wonderful man, Dr. Baruch Berliner. Inspired by the texts of Torah, his work explores the stages of divine providence and the world, reflecting the central events of the first chapters of the book of Genesis. Let's take a short listen. We are so thrilled and honored to be joined now by Dr. Baruch Berliner, the composer of this wonderful piece and a wonderful man. Thank you and Shana Tova. Happy New Year to you.
Shana Tova. Thank you for inviting me. It's a great honor.
And it's a great honor for us to, and for me to meet somebody like you. You've had such a full life. Explain, you started, you're a mathematician, a math professor. When did you start doing music?
Well, I started composing music 20 years ago when I was 69. And before I wrote some melodies when I made the PhD, and I couldn't concentrate too much. I was living in Zurich at that time. I went down to the lake, and while going along the lake, a lot of melodies came into my ears. So I went home and wrote them down. I was playing violin, so I knew the notes, and it revived.
So explain the actual performance. Is it like divided into chapters from Genesis, Cain and Abel, some of the others?
Genesis has 7 chapters. The first one is the creation of the first day, which actually spiritually includes already the whole creation of the 7 days. The second one is the creation of Adam and Eve. It's described twice in the Bible. I took the second description, which is followed by the story in the Garden of Eden. The third part is the driving out from the Garden of Eden. The fourth one is the first murder already by the second generation, Cain and Abel, the destruction of the world by the waters, the flood.
The flood. Wow.
And
how long did it take you?
The seventh one, actually, if you see, a lot is negative. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to finish the whole symphony positively, so I chose as the last part, the rainbow.
Wow, so it ends with the rainbow and the covenant that God made not to destroy the world again.
Yeah.
Wow.
The covenants of the rainbow.
It's amazing. And how long did it take you to compose? Did it just come, this just came through you and you wrote it down, or was this many years?
It was years. Actually 3.5 years.
Wow, wow. Did you learn the violin as a young boy?
Yes. I wrote with, I have a story about it, but it would take too long.
We'll have to save it for the next time, but I guess nothing is coincidence. You were meant to be here right now, composing this incredible music and a great team around you, and it's wonderful that the world is going to be able to see this wonderful work. And Kol hakavod. Hats off to you.
May I say,
Yes.
only this symphony, Genesis, there are another 3 ones who were created afterwards. Only Genesis was played in 20 countries more than 50 times. And there were usually standing ovations.
Wow.
Also in 4 Muslim countries.
Wow.
And the Bible, it turns out, is very popular, and probably our music too. And we were successful also in another front. More than 2 million views.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Wow,
I've
incredible.
seen us already.
Wow. Well, you deserve it, and thank you so much for blessing us with your presence and your great music, and have a wonderful Rosh Hashanah, Doctor. Much appreciated.
You too. Thank you very much.
Thank
it was
you.
a pleasure.
Thank you. The pleasure was mine and ours.